This is Rob here to showcase my Black Hunter. Now, when I first purchased a Black Hunter, I purchased it in the left hand with a left hand riser from Mandarin Duck and 40-pound limbs. The idea was because I'm cross dominant, I thought I'd try shooting lefty. Now, the mechanics were so uncomfortable, being that I've been shooting right-handed since I was 13, that I kind of decided against it. But I actually like the bow. So I thought what I'd do is pick up a clone off Amazon, which is what I did, which is what you see here, with 50-pound limbs, and then I would sell the left-hand riser. I would have a right-hand riser and 2 sets of limbs. So I ordered it from Amazon. It came in 3 riser choices. Now, it was the standard bluish green like the one I have in left, and I think the other color was like a reddish color. Neither color I really particularly cared for. And this dark brown riser. So I ordered the brown specifically for the color. I just thought it would look better in the outdoor environment, maybe for hunting or whatever. But when it came, the riser itself is completely different than the standard Black Hunter you get. One of the things you can see right off the bat is that the shelf is not as radiused. It's flatter. That's the first thing. Also, you'll see, well, it's hard to tell with my quiver on here, and I probably should have taken it off, but I'm not going to now, that it's chunkier from front to back here, where the actual Mandarin Duck Black Hunter is more rounded here. This has got flatter edges, and it's chunkier from front to back. This is more like a bare bow riser, or what I have are 2 Damon Howitt bows. It looks more like those than it does the standard Mandarin Duck Black Hunter. However, I like it, and I didn't know it until actually I got it. So what I did was, when I first started shooting it, the throat on the locator grip seemed a little narrow compared to my other bows. So I cut and put a leather wrap on, and then started shooting it this way, and it's a little bit beefier now, and it just feels better in my hand. And I started shooting it, and I kind of liked it. I did like it. I actually started late season, started in November. I started using this bow for deer hunting. I didn't shoot anything, but this is the bow I took out. So I started with my Damon Howitt or my Martin Dreamcatcher, and I finished the season off with this. What I like about it is the fact that it's 3-piece. I never really thought that I would care about a 3-piece, but when I go backpacking and hiking, I take the limbs off, I slip it into my backpack, I go into the woods, nobody can see the bow in my backpack. I can put it together when I get in where there are fewer people or no people, and do a little stumping if I want. Or I thought maybe for travel. I've traveled to different places where I left my bows behind because one piece would have been more expensive to travel with, being that I'd have to, pack it and then put it in luggage, as opposed to this I could break down and put it into a carry-on backpack. I'm almost certain I can fit it in the backpack. I know I can fit it in the backpack that I use as a carry-on. Whether they let it go through, I believe they would. I've heard they would. So anyway, I'm yet to try that, but it's the takedown part of it is real convenient. Now, I shoot this bow as good, probably, as I do my other bows. Certainly at 20 yards, I can hunt with it, and I'm not shooting at a whitetail further than that. Let's take a couple shots. Well, let's see. I have a black block target over there. Let me see. You can see that. Can't tell if it's in there. I'm sure it is. So there's a block target. Right now the camera's at about 14 yards. I'm going to back up to, I can do 18 yards. So I'll take a first shot at 15 yards. Now, I haven't shot my bow in a while. Let's see what we get. First shots here. Looks like I was a little bit to the left. It's no warm-up shots. That was my warm-up shot. Oh, I am shooting to the left. I shoot instinctive, and I have to compensate for my eye dominance, which is usually not a problem. I usually don't shoot to the left like that. There we go. So that's a bullseye. And that's about 15 or 16 yards. We'll back up a little bit. Now we're out at about 18, almost 20, maybe 20. And we just hit a bullseye again. That was 20. Oh, this is a 50-pound. These are 50-pound limbs. I have 40-pound limbs as well, and I use those for stumping. I found that I break fewer arrows when I hit something hard with the lighter limbs, but also they're hunt legal, so I can hunt with the 40 pounds limbs as well. But I shoot 50 and 55 pound quite well, so 40 pound seems actually kind of light. And there we go, it's another bullseye at about 20 yards. So you can see these bows shoot quite well. I think I paid $110 shipped for this. It's not perfect, but what's nice about it is that when I bang it around, I get a little bump or a ding on it. I'm not as concerned about it as I am with my vintage bows. And there he goes, the bullseye again. So I think you get the idea here. I have absolutely no reason why I wouldn't hunt with this bow. And I actually thought that maybe this year I would take a deer with my Black Hunter, and I did. I passed up a lot of small deer early season. I wish I didn't, but you know, I'm not a trophy hunter. I shoot does, you know, a doe just as fast as a buck. I think I've only actually seen one buck while out hunting in the woods, and that was this past year. So usually I shoot a doe, but the deer, where I was hunting, the deer that I saw where I had opportunities at, you know, under 10 yards were small. And so it was early season, so I thought, you know, I'd just wait. I got a good long season and just shoot a bigger animal. Anyway, it didn't happen. But But this is the Black Hunter, and it's actually a decent bow. If you're thinking about a recurve, don't hesitate to buy one of these. I think for $100, you bang around in the woods, you break it, and it's not such a big deal. Anyway, thanks for listening.